Okay, there we go, guys. Looking pretty good. Got Susie Q to be the line master here. Yeah, look at those fries. You got the Polish there.
Yeah, Polish and the dog
I've never
decked
seen
out.
fries like that. It must be some special
They call them sidewinder fries.
sidewind. Good evening, folks. DJ Wonder Chrissy here for a rare evening show. Have some critical information I wanted to share with you guys and get it out there. All related to, some people call it a mass migration. If you checked out Tucker Carlson's new video in the last day, you'll find out that he and a few other people think it's a combination mass migration invasion going on in our country here. So I wanted to point you guys to Tucker's video and also raise what's going on in Chicago, which could be related. There's no real facts right now, but we've had another hospital in the city of Chicago that was hacked by someone, some group from somewhere. Could be in the United States, could be offshore, who knows. They really not providing much information at this point in time. So I'll play that video for you. And this is related to the Tucker Carlson video. It's like a 50-minute video. I won't play that video, but I'll point you to it, show you where it's at, and you can spend your time as you see fit watching that video. It's a very thought-provoking video. So let's go here to Lurie's Children's Chicago in downtown, close to Michigan Avenue. They're having some problems the last couple of days, and gotta wonder who's the culprit.
Breaking news we first told you about yesterday. For a day and a half now, Lurie Children's Hospital has experienced a network outage affecting not just the hospital downtown, but all of its affiliated practices. No one knows what caused the outage, not even staff. CBS 2's Sabrina.
No one knows. That's not good. Not good. I think someone knows, but they're not saying. Maybe that's the case.
Franza is live outside Lurie with what we do know. Sabrina.
Erica, a staff member that we spoke to says that he hasn't used paper copies of medical records in over a decade. That would mean for kids that are younger than 10 years old, they simply do not exist on paper, and the hospital doesn't have access to digital records either.
It's the craziest thing I've seen in 20 years. It's crazy.
This staff member works within the network of Lurie Children's Hospital and asked we maintain their anonymity. They say this isn't the first time an outage has happened, but it is.
So it appears they have chipmunks taking care of their network. Let's replay that one. You can hear the chipmunks, I think. Let's see here. I heard them. Did you guys hear them? Let's play that again.
It's the craziest thing I've seen in 20 years. It's crazy.
This staff member works within the network of Lurie Children's Hospital.
It is Groundhog Days, folks.
They say this isn't the first time an outage has happened, but it is the first time it's been this bad.
Just the lack of communication.
Chipmunk returns.
It's strange. And of course, when there's no communication, there's going to be rumors, but you just don't know what's going on or when it's going to end. The lack of any sort of endpoint.
The outage began earlier Wednesday. Employees started to realize records were inaccessible online. Parents were met with this message when they tried to sign into the records portal.
We haven't used paper charts now in over 10 years. So when people come in, not only do we not know what they're coming in for, who's coming in, when they're supposed to come in, we have essentially no information about them. It used to be, if it went down, there was a time where we would have our paper charts still. We don't have that anymore. And we're prepared for this to happen for a couple hours or for half a day. But for it to go on for days on end is really hard.
It's difficult to order prescriptions, document vaccines, schedule procedures, check test results.
I mean, it's a big problem. It's many patients in Chicago. It's not just the hospital, and it's not just a matter of the hospital can't answer phones.
CBS 2 obtained this internal email sent to staff at Lurie. The hospital writes, quote, out of an abundance of caution, we proactively disabled our phone, email, and electronic medical record systems. Aside from wanting answers, staff members worry about what will happen once things do come back online.
Once this ends, we have, however many days this has gone on, we still have to enter all that information in. Notes have to be written, vaccines have to be documented, we have to, we bill like any other business, we bill for our services, we have no ability to do that. And we're going to need their help in doing that.
Sources tell us that Lurie is in the process of setting up a call center to connect with parents of patients inside the hospital to make sure that they are kept up to speed on what's going on. They also have not said whether or not this is cybersecurity related, and they also have not told anyone and when they expect everything to be back online. But we will keep following up and keeping you posted as soon as we learn more information. For now, we're live outside Lurie Children's Hospital. Sabrina Franza, CBS 2 News.
So there you go. I think the ones today said it was a cyber attack, but they weren't giving out much information. But think about that. I mean, that's massive. Just think of all the things that could fall through the cracks afterwards even, and what could happen then. Let me show you. This is the video you need to watch. Right here. Tucker Carlson, it's the how China and the UN are fueling the invasion of America. He's got Brett Weinstein, who's a biologist, who made the trip to, and he's familiar with Panama and the Darien Gap, and he made a recent trip down there and has some amazing things to report. One of them is that there's camps being set up, and actually there's some camps that are Chinese only camps, and the people in these camps didn't really want to talk to him and didn't want to answer any questions on why they were there and what they were doing and whether they were heading north to the border, which we know they are. So it's a thought-provoking interview. It's about an hour, little hour and 2 minutes here. So I highly recommend that you spend some time listening to this. It is utterly eye-opening, even for me. And I knew that, I mean, if you look at the numbers, and like the last couple of weeks they've had numbers, there's been over 27,000 Chinese people documented as coming through our border. Which makes you ask the question, I mean, it's harder than hell to get out of China, right? And why are these people coming to the United States, and why do they want to get into the United States? You got to ask those questions, and you got to wonder at what point we'll kind of get an answer to those questions. So, and then, flip the page forward to the FBI director's comments that, the threat level in the United States internally is at an all-time high that we haven't seen since this September 11th, folks. That was like 2001, I believe. So there you go. There you go. Watch this video. That's all I can say. It's thought-provoking. All right. So the other video I had was a little more lighthearted. Let's and if you haven't watched this video, you want to check it out. We featured this gentleman on our channel a couple of times, and his name is Tom McDonald. He's a conservative rapper, musician from Canada. He's a Canadian citizen, but he lives in the United States. He does a lot of conservative music. He's got some cool music, even for an old guy like me. So he just dropped a music like last week, and he's got Ben Shapiro rapping on his song, and they're making their way up to the charts. They felt they were being censored a little bit, but I think he made it to the top of the Billboard charts, even though he had to encounter some issues on the way up. So let's listen to this video and learn about Tom McDonald's. Let me move it over just a little bit. Tom McDonald's, L.A., Los Angeles did a little update on it, so let's play that.
Shapiro, is he the #1 rapper in the world?
Friends and I make raps off compound interest. Y'all live with your parents. Nikki, take some notes. I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a Billboard #1. This ain't rap. This ain't money. Cars and clothes.
There's Ben Shapiro in a song called Facts by conservative Canadian rapper Tom McDonald. Tom affirms traditional gender roles in the track, rallies against the woke. Now, Ben may have got his wish. The song reached #1 on the iTunes rap charts. Nicki Minaj actually congratulated him on X. Apple says iTunes numbers are a combo of downloads and bought songs through iTunes, not streams. As far as streaming goes, it hasn't cracked the top 100 in either Spotify or Apple Music streaming, though I imagine with all of the coverage today, it probably will change soon. Though it has received 10 million streams on YouTube, Shapiro says the platform has suppressed it. Now, one thing about this, very few people actually buy music anymore, so it's not too hard to get a very dedicated group of people to make a song chart really high on the iTunes charts. Also, while there have been a lot of Ben Shapiro AI raps on the internet, this one does seem to be real, and some have pointed out that the AI Ben is actually a better rapper than the real Ben.
Oh, no.
He said the oil is still, famously Jewish. He said the oil is still burning, #1 for day 6, which I thought was
What?
a good joke.
A talent. Yeah, I mean,
I couldn't tell at first if it was a troll, like if he was joking or if he was trying actually to rap, but I think it could be both.
Yeah.
Because he went so viral for reading the lyrics to WAP.
yeah,
Very straight.
right.
And then now he's just doing it on a track.
Well, and I think that you're right. We're at a point now in culture where, like, everything is, even the outrage, even the things that people are mad about are, like, just designed to get you mad about them. Right. So, like, trolling is really not even trolling anymore because everybody's doing it all the time.
Yeah.
So he's #1 on Apple iTunes. Not a lot of people are subscribed to Apple iTunes, but he's also saying his numbers are being suppressed
On YouTube. He says on YouTube, even though the track has got 10 million views, which is pretty.
On YouTube here, I know, suppression. Happening here too, folks.
Just give it time. Just give it time. It'll pop. Those numbers will pop, probably.
You're a business owner who's stuck at 6 figures. You're burning out. You're working 10 hours.
So there you go. Check out that. And we're actually going to play one of his things here. I think I've got one of his things here. We can
just believe in 97,452 other ones as well. We're woke. Of course we believe everyone is equal. Except for gay people, black people, trans people, and anyone else who clearly needs us to stand up for them. We are woke. Of course I love social media. How else would I find 10,000 influencers to tell me what I believe in? We're woke. Of course we believe in borders. We just believe in leaving them open for anyone at all times. We're woke. Of course I think you should pay for my student loans so I can work at Starbucks until I'm 47. We're woke. Of course I watch the fake news. The real news is too full of information and it makes me feel all icky. We're woke. Of course I think you're a racist if you disagree with me. We're woke. Of course we believe in 2 genders. We just believe in 97,452 other ones as well. We're woke. Of course we believe everyone is equal.
So there you go. There you go. That's my update for this evening. I think I'm going to keep it short. This is Migrant Mayhem. This is Land Cruiser Midwest. Like, share, and subscribe. It does matter. our views are down for some reason. People must be on vacation or enjoying this nice weather here in the Midwest. It was like 45 today, and it's going to be another 6 weeks before spring gets here, according to Woodstock Willie and Puxatawny Phil and who else? There's so many groundhogs around to listen to. But you can come and listen to me. I am DJ Wonder Chrissy. And as we end every show, we say, God bless the USA, God bless America, and God bless Donald Trump.